Oh, okay, guys. It's yours truly. I am back at it again. Yeah, let's get this room, this house in order. Um, I'm not a teenage girl anymore. All this has to be. Oh, God. Have to clean up all this. Good morning. So beautiful out there. Cold though. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be cleaning up, and share some teams. Can't do that right now. So the song that's in my head right now, the song that's living rent free in my head at the moment is "Inin Dada" by Knox, right? So we'll see if anything else comes up. Some people might call it circular, but hey, I'm just doing my thing here, and we all worship in different ways, or we all meditate in different ways. It's all about this is my song to get myself ready and going and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to cleaning. How about we burn some? This is Christmas cookie. We're just going to burn it. It's not sage or nothing. People, people are funny. My lighters here. Merry Christmas if nobody has told you yet. I wanted to be the first to wish you a Merry Christmas. Hey, what I'm trying to do here is not working out. Hey, why not? Burn, fire, burn! I hope I don't burn my mama and father's house here. I'm just going to place it there. And yeah, let's get to cleaning. Okay, so I'm not changing the bed sheets today. I'm just simply going to. Oh, I'm changing the bed sheets, but not the covers, because that cover is so annoying to change. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So first, I'm gonna start by doing my bed. Um, this is my baby bed. Oh, I promise I'm not lazy. Um it's just procrastination. I'm not lazy. When it comes to thorough cleaning, I'm the best. Oh, I don't want to be like, yeah, and then being put to the challenge. But like when I'm in the mood and in the zone for it, I can really like do it. But yeah. So today we're changing the sheets. Ini dalam kuawaku kushika. I think I can find a better song that I can hum to and get this stuff done. Oh, it's so exhausting, and I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, like, girl needs a breather, a break. This here, these, and then I have to go downstairs and do the dishes. Man, it's so hard living in somebody else's house. Oh God, you don't get as much freedom as you want, because like, but it's training ground. Um, learning, and I saying like, If I ever get married, right, I always start like my husband would build me a house like from scratch, and build me a house from scratch, and of course it would be in my name. I literally thought this and told somebody about it. I don't know if it's come true. Maybe it will come true because doesn't have it maybe doesn't have to happen that it's my husband who's doing it. Maybe somebody would just surprise me like, with a house. That's what I need in this present moment. A humble abode, a housey house, like a two bed or something like that. It's already kind of in the workings, blessings galore, like I was telling y'all. I didn't have to do nothing. I didn't ask to be in this world. You need an Uber with this bed. An Uber just to get across. It was a meme I seen before. I'm so happy my bed is looking good. And it's nice to be useful. Laundry never ends. Dishes never end. I saying, I remember I dated this dude before who was like, you know what, Ozzy, when we get a house, we're gonna have to get paper plates. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. In the beginning, anyway, at least. It's handy. No dishes. Dishes are the worst. But Pastor Michael taught we teach us to torment the things that torment our parents. And after a hard days of work, oh, what they don't want to see is come here and see dishes. I'm not changing the pillowcases as well because they don't use all the pillows. They only use one. But eh, can't believe I don't have any song in my head. Sometimes I do wake up and I just have like a hymn in my. Well, on good days it's a hymn. On other days it's like I always wake up with a song in my head. But today I don't have any. I didn't listen to any music. Actually, I don't even remember what I dreamt of. Oh, I missed the days where I used to dream of heaven. I mean, like, it secured me and made me know that, everything was gonna be all right. That, I was gonna make it. I got a song. And then yeah, and then I did have nightmares as well. Them nightmares were horrible. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. This was in my a long time, quite some time ago, and I would scream Jesus in my head, but I'd be unable to do it, and then sometimes I'd just sing my way out. Have you ever been in a dream that you cannot get out of? I think that's dangerous territory. For me, it was on a daily. So that's my bed done. I would say I want to stop right now, but because I made my bed now. Now what? Now let's clear this up here. This here is okay. So my towel still clean. What's the alarm for? 1:30. What's today? Oh, it's Saturday. 1:30. My alarm goes off. I remember when I used to be getting ready to go out when I was younger. Well, youngish, my 20s and all. Like I'd go through the whole wardrobe of clothes and unpack all of them. Wear one dress, unpack everything just to wear the exact same dress again. The one I started with. And I'm the same with shopping as well. To see something, I like it, but I'm uncertain. So I go through all the other shops only to end up buying the thing I started with at the beginning. Funny. My brother said, never will I go out shopping with you again. Never. And he never did. But it was fun. It was an experience shopping with my brother. Do men even like going shopping is a question. Or are they just forced to do it? This is one of the outfits I was wearing yesterday, but it's not dirty, so it's just a skirt. My hat. My knickers. That's for me to see and for you to never find out. I can't believe I was this petite before. It's what size is this? Yeah, I was this petite. Funny. Now I'm a big mama. I'm not too conscious about my weight, but I've always had people because my weight has always fluctuated. Um, ever since I can remember, like 18ish, and then when I had my baby, um, I lost the weight pretty fast, right? But like because I hadn't worked out, I just kind of sucked it all in. The muscles were not you know worked out. So you could say the muscles, my tummy muscles. You could say my tummy muscles, the walls of my tummy muscles. So now if I do blow up like I have right now, it would still seem like I'm 8 months pregnant. I still have my baby weight still up to today. Funny. Tino tena, Tino tena, Tino tena, Tino tena. I have clothes I need to. No, I'm limited to exactly what I can wear. I remember a friend of mine telling me that, like, oh, in today's world, you've got to be like, put together. You've got to be slim. That's the way it's going. And like, I'm kind of noticing it a bit because, like, I have no clothes to wear at times because my wardrobe is like, not. I have. I am updating it as I go. This is what I bought in so Chris now. But this is what I bought yesterday. Can't remember what it was yesterday or the day before. But yeah. So body for my son and for myself will be matching. I have to put this in as well. Need hangers. I'm supposed to be heading out today, but then I ain't got nothing to wear. Honestly speaking. And I haven't even thought about what I'm going to wear. We're supposed to go out for Halloween, but of course we did not because it's hectic on Halloween. So I decided I'd go out. I was invited. I was. Somebody wants to take me out. A friend of mine wants to take me out today, but I'm not sure if you know. Only because I don't have anything to wear. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood either. Um, but I love going out. I love me a party. A good wholesome party, of course. I'm just unpacking stuff I bought yesterday. So here's my new lippy. Yeah. Does this even work? Yeah, it does. Yeah, my new lip. I love me a good lipstick. I mean, putting on makeup is something I just grew out of. I used to do it religiously. I was obsessed with my look. Very vain, if I do say so myself. And, I quickly got humbled. And I did learn to be humble. So I just, I would like to put it on now and again. For, if somebody's doing it for me or if I'm in the mood. But, like, I'm never really in the mood to be in the mirror for like 30 minutes to an hour. Doing what? When I could be doing something better. I think I should, that time I will use for my devotion with the Lord. Better off. I think that's the best thing to do. I'm not saying that makeup is bad. I used to look at it as art, reflecting what's on the inside, on the outside. Um, you can't be made beautiful if you're ugly from within, Not even an ounce of makeup can cover that shit. Sorry. None. I have clothes that I need to give away as well. Brand new stuff that I had that when you go into shop and you buy not knowing like you have ballooned up, not knowing you are now a bigger size. So I just went into Penny's and I picked up a couple of stuff, denim stuff, a couple of stuff, that I don't need or wear anymore. But I don't know who to give it to, so maybe I'll do some kind of giveaway or something on Facebook, of course. Books. I never get read. I figured, right? Why should I read other books when I have to be cracking on the big book? Oh God, I can't believe. Anyway, let's hear today's devotion. I'm opening it randomly at this time. Hope. Today's promise. Through Christ, you have come to trust in God, and you have placed your faith and hope in God because he raised Christ from the dead and gave him great glory. Say that again. Because he raised Christ from the dead and gave him great glory. 1 Peter 1:21. Today's thought. The Lord is a source of hope because his promises are true and amen. We lose hope when we stop believing that. The resurrection, the greatest event in history, is the foundation of your hope. Jesus promised that he would rise from the dead, and because he did, he can be assured, you can be assured that every other promise God makes to you will also come true. Oh, that is so beautiful to hear. Do you believe that Jesus Christ died and rose from the dead? Yes and amen. How should you change everything else you believe about him? Just have more faith in him and trust in him that, he will, will fix it all. He will fix what was broken. He will mend that which was taken, and he will restore. He's a restorer. This is our God. I fear not, and I place my trust in him, knowing that in everything that I do, everything that has been done was for a purpose. Everything works for the good for those who love Christ. Everything. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Knock, knock. Usaram Venkadaira. Knock, knock. Usaram Venkadaira. Kana Jesuya. Achidai Taiwe. Kana Jesuya. Achidai Taiwe. Bamba. 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 This was a book I was reading. I was reading this book. That light. This book. I still haven't finished it. Let me see what's this. A letter. Good and important. I don't open my own letters, so. What is it? Anyway, just telling you about that book. One Moment, One Decision, One Lifestyle. It's pretty good. Pretty good book. I only have this much to go. Oh. Okay, this is how much I have to go, and this is how much I've read of it. So, we'll see. But it's good to finish what you started, so I heard somewhere. Lord, prepare me to be a sunshine, pure and holy, tried and true. Oh, some chocolate. Mm. It's funny now and again. Okay, I can't take the bin now um because that's my laundry. I'm gonna wait on that. That's my bin. Don't you like it? And so this is the room. It's now clean. So I'm going to sit and relax now. I was thinking of I have to do the dishes as well, but I think I've done enough for now. So my dad's not back until 5. So um, yeah. So maybe I can get cracking then. Um, but at the moment, happy. I'm happy with the results. I'm gonna close the window now. My dad was complaining about that window. Leave a little bit so that some air can come in. And I know this is super dangerous, but I don't think anything is going to happen. I'm in the house. But my parents found out it would be like, it would be, oh my book, let me put it with all the other books. This is the book I read from, Daily Promises for a Woman. I do love to read. I really enjoy reading. Like when I was growing up, that's all I did. Read books. Fictional books mostly. If I had invested all that time in reading, memoirs, for example, life stories, biographies, and even the books that were for school, I would have done myself a service. But the thing is, I never quite liked school anyway, even though people would say I'm very smart and whatnot. It's just natural smarts. They're not book smarts because right now in this old age that I'm in, I can't even retain anything. Talk about studying the Bible and verses and stuff like that. But nothing is impossible. But yeah, so maybe we should just quickly do the dishes because I can sit down. I can sit down once. That'd be the best thing to do. I don't want to be. Yeah, I want it to be like that. Yeah, so when I was away, when I went away, I read a lot. Well, yeah, I finished like one book at least. The Little Book of Peace by Rowan is his name. It's a really good book. With Confucius and things that Confucius. I don't know, some guy, all these theories, they never end. It's one theory after another. But I don't know. I don't call it laziness. It's not that I don't want to. It's kind of like I know it's like reading a book. I never liked reading a book over and over. I know most people do that, but once I've read something and I've gotten the story, the full story, or at least the context of the story, I automatically think that I'm done. I don't need to read it again. But I understand it's important to refresh my mind. So yeah, I'm going on this journey where I'm learning my the context of my language Bible. Um, guys, when I get on fire, I get on fire for God, y'all. Like I get to that point of like complete awe. Like when I'm in awe with something, I'm completely, obsessed. And I used to be a godaholic, y'all. Whatever happened, life came into play, tests, trials, and tribulations. And I guess you could say I was quite aware. It's just, quite aware that quite aware of the Great Commission that the Word of God is meant to be spread out and spoken to folk. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. I knew all that, but I just didn't have examples of that. So I just kind of thought, my faith was my own in a way. And because when you try to tell people, share your faith with people, people kind of knock it down. And people are looking for this kind of Christianity that manifests through blessings of possessions and material things and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, internal peace is the greatest gift one can acquire from God. To just be okay in any season. Come rain, come sun, come thunder, still standing and stuff with God. But I guess people love to use God as an ATM machine. And he's not a genie. He's not a genie. Yes, he'll give you the things, but those things will absolutely destroy you if you do not have the knowledge of Christ. And personally, um, I might ask for riches. I've never, but I might. At least for, what's sufficient enough for me to thrive in this world where money is a god. But uh, I just I just know if if that prayer had been answered, it would have completely destroyed me. Because of the things that I was into in life, my pleasures, my desires would not have served God at that present moment, and only God knows where I'll be right now. So in everything I do, I'm always thankful for where God took me from, where God has me, and where God is taking me. And it's my belief that He's taking me very far. I still have a long way to go. Um, but in all, His glory will be shown through my life. I have no doubt about that. I mean, God always asks me to keep being patient because patience is a virtue I do not possess. I want things, microwaves, you know, I like popcorn stuff. Like I want it to pop up right then and there. But great things take work. I remember hearing the story about going in a restaurant and somebody asked for like a burger and somebody asked for like steak. And the one who asked for burger, that's like a 10-minute dish as compared to like the steak, the juicy bit of the word of God takes time. So it's always good. Michael Todd will reiterate on this, always talking about, the best posture one can be in is wait as a waiter, as a server. Be ready to serve. And then you will be elevated. I mean, this just gives us knowledge that where God is taking us is very far. I know man can comprehend. So, people need to see God's glory. He should be shining. He should be the stage. I used to say I was the stage and God was the one who was above. But God is the stage and the foundation, of course. And we are just vessels. And personally, my ministry will be to the broken vessels. That's the vision I got. A voice for the hurting, the forgotten, the underdog, the overlooked in society. And the ones put on the back burner, on the sides, the one cast out, the ones ostracized from the rest of the world. I remember that vision that was just like, it wasn't as pretty as you would imagine it to be. It was actually quite scary because, because church is a hospital and all kinds of people come to church. Those with their own baggages, I won't say demons, because we don't want to scare nobody, but we all come to church with different baggages and we all come to dump them there. So if you were somebody who was equipped to curaira, to curaira, if you're the one to also to correct and to bring to light things that the devil has for people, you'd have to be mighty strong, and you would need a congregation that not only comes to pray, but a congregation that prays for you too, as well as you pray for them. So I always thought, actually, the first time I thought about it, the first time I heard about the first time I had the vision, the first thing I thought was, oh God, I can't do it. I don't have a covering. And I've always been like just looking for a covering because I just kind of think that there's certain things that can be expressed but cannot be expressed by me personally per se, because expression is not my expertise. I mean, it's hard for me to even determine my mood in a day. So, yeah. That's me. Finito. And God bless you if you got to this end. This is the end of my video. The dishes are all done. They was just dry there. Tell me what stressed me. I ain't about to stress myself too much. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure. Until next time. Let me think. Is there anything else I need to do? No, I think it's time to just go and slump on the couch and see what's on telly. Yeah. See what's on television. Okay, I went up. I did what I needed to do. So now it's time. Oh, I have laundry on. Let me see if it's dry. Not quite. It's very tricky winters, but yeah. I wanted to watch the Avatar movie again, but I can't get it on. It's not on Netflix, and I don't know if I can get it on Sky. It's been a while since I used all this. Yeah, I'm a YouTube person. I just be on YouTube. So, oh, this is my baby boy, and this here is my nephew, and that's my lovely, gorgeous mom. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. These are the marathons my mom has ran. She believed she could, so she did. She ran her last marathon sometime. Was it last year or sometime? Sometime she ran her last one. And apparently, unfortunately I haven't done any, and it would have been a nice thing to do with my mom, but she's already done the last one. So, but yeah, laundry, guys. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. I should let me turn on the telly, find out what's on.